Wake up in the morning and need help to lift your head.
When I went to see Next to Normal, I didn't know what to expect, and I was totally blown away by what I saw. I can best liken it to what it must be like to be in an F-16 with the Thunderbirds, where the G-forces of that ride just press you to the back of the chair. You can't breathe, you're hanging on, but you don't want to let go. You're just in its grip. It was so powerful that when I was speaking to the producer about this show, and I was speaking to him about whether or not to bring the show to Cleveland, he said to me, "Gina, your audiences will always love you for telling them a powerful story." And that's what Next to Normal does.
It's just another day, feeling like I'll live forever.
Feeling like this feeling never goes away. For just another day.
It is the story of a family's struggle to understand Diana, the mother's medical issues. She's bipolar. Sometimes there are people you meet who are energy givers, and sometimes you meet people who are takers, and you learn what a taker the mother is. You meet Diana's husband, Dan, who is working incredibly hard to hold together a marriage and a family that he loves and that he needs. He is a bottomless pit of caring, to the point that you actually even wonder, could there possibly be anything left? Just because Diana, the mother, is such an incredible force that she just sucks the energy out of everyone around her. It is a journey where the daughter is wanting to be perfect in a world that is absolutely not perfect. I suppose that's where she's looking to try and gain some sense of it all, because you can't control the world around you, and you see how irrational and out of control and sometimes even bizarre her mother behaves, and so her reaction to that is to totally control her own behavior. And what you learn in the story is that there's someone else in the house that affects all of their lives significantly, her brother, and how that has impacted her mom and impacts all of their lives. And there's a lot going on in the story.
Could you leave me? Hey Dad, it's me. Could you let me go under? Why can't you see? Will you watch as I drown and wonder why?
Well, Next to Normal has been pulled together in the very capable hands of Michael Greif. Michael Greif also directed Rent. Audiences here would know him for that work. And it really takes someone who has sensitivity and understands the conditions of what the mother is dealing with, that he can adequately communicate and tell what the story has to tell. To me, Next to Normal just hits on every cylinder in the way that it tells the story. Through the wonderful direction by Michael Greif, the fabulous and intense performances by the actors, this great score by a fellow named Tom Kitt, who won actually 2 Tony Awards for Best Score and Best Orchestration, and lyrics by a young fellow named Brian Yorkie. But it is a electrifying, rocking score that really moves, and I will tell you, sends a vibe that will make the concrete floor of the Palace Theater ripple.
I'm alive, I am so alive, and I feed on the fear that's behind your eyes, and I need you to need me, it's no surprise, I'm alive, so alive.
The New York Times has described this as brave and breathtaking. Entertainment Weekly has described Next to Normal as agonizingly beautiful, and the Washington Post even said that this is the future of the American musical. When I saw Next to Normal on Broadway, something happened to me that never happens. I cried. It moved me that deeply. It caught me by surprise. It took me someplace that I just had no idea that that's where I was going. It is emotionally satisfying because ultimately Diana does get somewhere and she does find resolve. And for that I was just really grateful.
I miss my life.